Welcome back, my faithful degenerates. Well, we have located Agata. She decided to come downstairs and take a meal while I was busy working on my alchemy. And speaking of alchemy, a few strange items have shown up in my possession. Like this blister pod cap, which has some invisibility and restore magicka effects. That's pretty nice. Congealed putrescence, which does fire damage, restores magicka, and damages health. Plus some other crap that's not very interesting. Fungus stock, which restores magicka. Hydenum azure giant spore, which really does nothing of interest. Red kelp gas bladder, confers water breathing, as well as cures disease. Unrefined green mote, which does horrible things to you. Drains fatigue, health, magicka, and intelligence. And worm's head cap, which, again, have no real relevance. But it's interesting, and I think I'm going to hang on to them for a while, especially since I'm not really sure where they came from. Anyway, let's speak to Agata.
Is there something I can help you with, associate?
I want a recommendation, and your leader seems to be a little cuckoo.
I take it you've spoken to Gale, and you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic.
Tell me more.
There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control.
That's not good. I take it... Well, what do we ask about first? What about these visions?
At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here.
Out of the back of nowhere.
Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks.
Well, that's nice. Why would anyone resent her, though? I mean, she's a little cuckoo, but she seems nice enough.
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that.
Maybe she likes me.
Yes,
Come on.
her seer stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function.
She can still read a book, alright.
We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though.
They do say honesty is the best
I will
policy.
continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them had seen the stone?
Will do. Especially since it is in service of a recommendation. This door leads down to the basement, which we have already looted pretty thoroughly. And there's some barrels that once contained food, and actually still do contain food because I forgot to loot them, but I've got 30,000 gold. I don't really need to be scraping up some food. And we got some less than fascinating rooms. I haven't been much upstairs simply because I want to save that for you guys. But let's worry about this guy and his very angry eyebrows. Holy crap, those are some eyebrows.
I've heard she was put in charge of the Leyawiin Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it?
No, apparently this is what the eyebrows are about. So, you wouldn't happen to know anything about the seer stone, would they?
Well, word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone.
You're not very nice, are you?
Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already?
How is this slave labor? Seriously.
She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere was because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him.
What did it get him?
Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity.
Unlike some people, like you.
I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all.
I guess that's fair. But I'm sure you haven't tried to do anything about this.
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change.
Maybe things will change indeed.
Good day.
So yeah, I'm totally going to tell Agata about that, because that was a little overblown. And angry. Just as soon as I find Agata. Jeez. Where have you gone now? Okay, she's still eating. I just have trouble finding this room.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Yeah, your dude is very angry
So
about this.
Kalthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately.
Mm-hmm.
But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that?
That is a good point.
If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory.
I
In the
don't have to do
meantime,
that.
I'll keep an eye on Kalthar.
Watch those eyebrows. They look lethal.
Good day.
Alright. So now we need to find DeGale. Who... Last time I saw her, she was upstairs. I don't suppose she stayed. She did stay.
You
Excellent.
seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen.
We have
I
a
know
map
what you
marker.
would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go.
Okay. Why don't you tell me?
Bloodland blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Okay. That was less than coherent, and yet we know exactly where to go. Oh wait, that's... we do know exactly where to go for this quest, or that quest, but... But note, we have a new icon, Fort Blue Blood, which kind of reminds me of some of the things that she said, and for good reason, because that's where we need to go. We're not going to do that quite yet. I'm thinking... Oh, More Than Mortal is, actually, all these 3 books are kind of unusual, because they're kind of rare. Anyway, I'm thinking that we're going to go and try to tackle... Go ahead and try to tackle Sanguine's quest. We're going to take some precautions, though. But first, we're going to finish looting. Like this book, a restoration skill book. And it is a very, very cool book. It's a long book. And I'm not going to tell you the whole story, because you should really read it for yourself if possible. But I want you to look at something. All the dialogue. Alright, because couldn't. Damn it. And excuse me, F, G. Yeah, all of these start with a different letter, and I have no idea what that's about, but it's a really cool book, and I'm taking it. It's also a very funny story. So, seriously, if you get the opportunity, read it. Several versions of the Wolf Queen, several copies of the Volume 8. Sorry, it's just kind of hard to see. So if this is Myth or Menace, and it is, what's that little book up there? It is another, well, okay, it's not a skill book, but it is one of a set of 12, I believe. It's also quite rare. I believe this is the only place to find it. I might have to make a note of that, because I don't think I found it before. And most of the rest of these are just the usual boring stuff. If Earthward would get the heck out of the way, I could show you. But yeah, interesting books here. And we have a locked, but not illegal chest. There's nothing really of... Well, I suppose I don't know for certain that there's nothing of worth until I pick it. But it is legal. It is legal, guys. It's got elk on it. Okay. So that was vastly exciting. And, alright. There's an east and a west to the second floor. We're gonna explore them both just real quickly. This is more of the living quarters. Complete with cheap wine. Never again. It's got some small soul gems. Some not very exciting books. Oops. Silver nugget. Actually, that had a lion pelt. I'm gonna take that, and in its place, I'm leaving this, because it is heavier. But it's a pretty fair trade. Also, there's some bone meal. For purposes of alchemy, we'll just have to assume. I don't need skulls! I do need this rusty key, though. I've never ascertained what that key does. If anybody has any idea, let me know. I know there's a ton of food that I'm missing, and I'm not picking it up because I just don't want to be weighed down right now. Also, creepy. One of the very few places that you can get human skin in the game. Also some other unusual reagents, like danger venom. Yes, that, you heard me right, venin. Which is, it's okay. It's not great. And I think that does it for, wait, didn't I already go in here? I did. So how the hell did the door get closed? Never you mind. Oh, great. And we're still not done with the Mages Guild, for there is a third floor with crazy creepy lady gliding down the stairs. I don't know why all these doors are locked. I mean, everybody else can go right through them. So, why is it locked to me? I don't know. But there's gold. I guess that's a good reason to have your doors locked. And another copy of Origin of the Mages Guild, which is still not a skill book, but it's interesting. And also, you know, if you need some early cash and you're part of the Mages Guild, you can just swipe it and sell it off. Obviously, I don't need cash. And more copies of Volume 4 of the Argonian account. And Brother Martin with his crazy googly eyes. Okay, and that's the Mages Guild. Alright. Ooh. That was good. I intended to land on the chandelier, and then I forgot that I had intended on landing on the chandelier. Alright. One more thing to wrap up. I want to do a little investigation on this quest for Nocturnal. She mentioned that a couple of Argonians...
Right. What can I do for you, citizen?
Nothing, nothing. I like the police. Yeah, that's a cop. Anyway, a couple of Argonians had stolen her seer's eye. Now, of course, trying to find Argonians in Leyawiin is like trying to find a particular drop of water in a lake. However, this definitely looks like a pair of Argonians, so I'm immediately suspicious of you.
Rats. Hate them, everyone. Gonna hunt them down and chop them all to tiny bits.
Ooh, that sounds like a quest hook.
Oh, did I say
It's
that
not.
out loud? Excuse me. I'm weebam-na, the hunter. You got to excuse me. I got rats on the mind.
I'm sure you do. What about the Eye of Nocturnal? You got that on your mind?
Never heard of the thing, and neither has Bijin. You asked too many questions.
Nope, never heard of it. Obviously this isn't the right place. Obviously.
But what if the trolls eat it? Shh, there's someone here. Wait until they leave.
Oh. Well, we're leaving. We've totally left. Alright, you guys cramping my style.
I hope we'll get...
Hush.
I can't...
I think Joffrey can deal with himself.
It's you.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave. So relax.
Ha ha ha. Tidewater Cave. Apparently that is where the
But
eye
what
is.
if the fisherman uses the key?
No fisherman is going into Tidewater Cave. It's full of trolls.
Arrgh.
You sneak past them, remember?
I'm not very good at sneaking. Oh well. Martin, you're once again giving me the creepy smile. I'm not sure I approve
I
of
hope
this.
we'll get... I can't wait to be back
All right.
in Save us.
So, fancy dinner party. This night and, well, every night. And Sanguine wants us to do something about this. And since people are very, 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 very vehement about wanting me to do Sanguine's quest, we're definitely going to do something about this. And we have a green arrow. Hello, green arrow. Hello, guard. Hello.
What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the party guests. I don't remember you on the list.
But I'm attractive. Surely you must realize that I am part of the entertainment.
Right. A big fancy dinner party. You seem likable, but not so much that I'd just let you in there. Not dressed like that.
What's wrong with the way I'm not dressed? Come
Yes.
on. We're buddies, aren't we? Everybody likes naked women. Okay, you like jokes and coercion.
You win this one.
Needs to be bossed around. Go figure.
You're full of it. Wow, that's great. That's a bit excessive.
Doesn't care much for admiration, though. So let's get these choices out of the way.
Was that supposed to be a... You've got a point.
That wasn't good.
That's really funny.
Come on.
That's a bit...
Here we go.
Oh, that... I won't fight you.
No, you won't. I don't want to fight you.
I won't fight you. Where'd you get... Look, I'm not buying that.
Okay, can I buy this one?
That will get you something.
Will it now?
I get it. Don't know that you're dressed for it, but you seem like a really likable sort. I'll let you. I'd better not regret this.
Excellent. I didn't actually know that would work.
You too.
So he will now let us in. But, I'm kind of worried about my buddies here. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't want them getting involved in unscrupulous activities. For one thing, they will tittle-tattle on me. For another, you know, it's not really a good idea to have the future emperor of all of Cyrodiil, like, being associated with somebody who did whatever it is Sanguine wants us to do, and whatever will happen when we let loose the spell called Stark Reality. Which, we don't know what it'll do. At all. But it's going on number 4. But we're not gonna cast it quite yet. That just seems like a bad idea. Sanguine also mentioned that we should probably be kind of careful about this. Unfortunately, we do not have any chameleon spells, which is kind of poor planning on my part. So, here's what we're going to do. You guys are getting a little bit of a short video today. Especially since I really didn't think that persuading that guard to let me in was going to work. Okay, we're gonna go this looks like a good spot. Greyland. This is where our bounty awaits us.
I hope we'll get to.
And I'm gonna have you guys wait here.
I can't wait to be back in Skid.
And the thunderstorm is rolling in.
I think.
No, that is not in game. That is here. So, if yesterday's upload was a little late, I had a blackout. Alright. So my companions are safe and sound, and will certainly not be involved in whatever hijinks that we are about to ensue. So I'm gonna take a quick warp to the castle. I was hoping to warp inside the castle, thank you. That's kind of inconvenient. Fortunately, this dinner party is running rather late. So, next time, hijinks, shenanigans, and possible being thrown in jail for the rest of my life. See you for that.